That's close enough. Kill the lights and radio comm links. Pure stealth from here on in.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel. What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Don't move a muscle.
What the?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound, Colonel Campbell. I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You'll take these orders. About 5 hours ago, an island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago called Shadow Moses Island was occupied by next-generation special forces. The island is a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and if it isn't met, they'll launch nuclear ordnance. They gave us 24 hours to comply.
Who's she?
Dr. Naomi Hunter, the unit's chief medic, and an expert in gene therapy.
So what exactly are the terrorists demanding?
A corpse, or to be more specific, cell specimens which contain the individual's genetic information.
Why would they want that?
Gene therapy, to significantly enhance their next-generation special forces.
The military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers. We can then splice those genes into regular soldiers.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's useful to study the genetic information of the man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss?
That's right. So far, we've discovered about 60 soldier genes. His genetic information is a priceless gift to mankind.
Snake, we can't hand over his body. It's more strategically important than any weapon of mass destruction.
Who are these terrorists?
6 members of Foxhound are involved, and they're plenty tough. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes, and we believe you're the only person who can stand against him.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because as former squad commander, there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that the only reason?
I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage. My niece, Meryl. Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt, and she was called in as an emergency replacement. We'll approach within a few miles of the island by sub. Any closer and they'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. Once on Shadow Moses Island, you have 2 objectives. First, infiltrate the facility and rescue the 2 hostages, DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and Kenneth Baker, President of Arms Tech. Secondly, investigate whether the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike and stop them if they do. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. After that, you'll have to swim.
In sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology.
And that shot I gave you? It contains an anti-freezing peptide so your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze. It also contains nootropics to improve your mental functioning and nanomachines to replenish adrenaline, nutrition, and sugars.
Stay in contact with us with your codec. The receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it. Oh, and one more thing. This is a top-secret Black Op. Don't expect any official support.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
That's him. Liquid Snake. Other than a difference in skin tone, he could be my twin. Background murky, but one thing's for sure. He's the enemy. The solid versus the liquid. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take it to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
Not many guards here. This should be easy. And the elevator's back. Time to make my move. Almost too easy. But I've got a feeling things are about to get trickier. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Naomi here, Snake. How's the suit working out?
If it wasn't for your suit and that shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out here.
All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using the anti-freezing peptide.
By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Hindy. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in that kind of weather.
Who's that?
Sorry, that's Mei Ling. She designed your codec as well as your Soliton radar system.
Use the Soliton to avoid the guards, but be careful. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses. He should appear.
What about the areas of action?
How to check better?
Jeff,
Why they see the whereabouts of
can live up to the legend.
controlling it remotely.
Perhaps he'll reveal more.
Snake!
Will.
I can't stop myself, please.
That's it.
Needs to stop me. Reflexes are firing. All the futility and
Tracks.
whether my mental on stands, killer.
No.
A murderous wake. How can you possibly bear it all?
If you have to ask that question, then you don't know me at all.
Read mine.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so.
Oh my god.
But I denied myself the foresight into my own fate. So in a way, I must have permitted this to happen.
You're saying you wanted to die?
Perhaps. Perhaps I desired it on a subconscious level. I see the confusion in your eyes. You would understand it if you knew my history. My life has been nothing but horror since the day I was born. Horrors I've endured. The horrors I've witnessed. The horrors I've caused. It's just too much for one soul to endure. You know, we're not so different, you and I. I thank you for releasing me.
It wasn't my intention.
Nevertheless, it was necessary. To access the path to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you'll have to go through that hidden door behind the bookcase. I will open it. I can't remember the last time I used my abilities to help someone. It's strange. Such a nostalgic feeling.
This situation has become untenable, Liquid. We can no longer wait for Mantis. We must pursue another means of launching.
You really must learn patience, Ocelot. I'd hoped your miserable failure interrogating the...
No.
Want him taken time.
Trust me. I bet.
Like Wolf said, she's still alive, and we'll... But if you need... Snake! Wolf!
Get down, kid! You're gonna get us both killed!
Emmerich. What is he doing? He'll be killed. The fool should never have come out here. He is exactly what I need. The perfect lure for Snake. Just like that witless woman. It would be so easy to hobble him with a few surgically precise shots. Bleed him out slowly. Watch him plead desperately for his life. He will not survive this.
Damn it, kid! Get your ass down!
Fool! Amateur! Stop hesitating and fire!
No!
Don't you understand? I loved her!
Mal, and the good one mercifully executed.
I'm sorry.
No, don't. I lost sight of the only...
Ocelot? Watching Metal Gear. And bake. It is time. Here.
gates.
Are you okay? Is there a way
to nuke this island to smithereens safely? Fox Island.
hanging in there?
Fox! Die!
That means...
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
Hausman has been taken into custody. Early retirement. How?
I was able to get into contact with the President, with Naomi's help. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense, acting alone.
But what happened to the air raid and nuclear strike?
Those orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation. Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Thanks. Thank you, Snake. I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Mei Ling saw the snowmobile on the satellite photos. We'll have a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island. I bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. The three of you officially died after your 4x4 sank into the ocean.
Colonel, about Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
And me? You killed Liquid.
I'll have Naomi talk to you about that.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
Then you know the truth.
Yes. It's difficult. But I'll cope. Somehow.
He said he'll always love you, Naomi. Frank sacrificed himself to save us all. He fought until his very last breath.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
Naomi, what about Fox Die? I
reprogrammed it using the nanomachines. Your Fox Die has been placed in a state of indefinite dormancy. You'll be fine. Snake, I'm sorry.
Naomi, Thanks.
Take care of yourself, Snake.
You too.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
David? That's your real name? I like Solid Snake much better.
And I hope you like walking to Fox Island, kid.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
A new path. A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I'm sure of it.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those 3 are still alive. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, DARPA Chief Anderson knew my real identity, but he's been disposed of. True. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the lesser clone. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. Once the public gets wind of the existence of Metal Gear Rex and the Genome Army, the Patriots will be exposed for what they really are. Everything is proceeding according to plan. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Snake here. I'm about to enter the cargo hold. Oh, I'll give her that.
The exact ever.
Berlukovich is
X variant. Mop the floor of its.
no fun. Exception is that we're
Ease up on that.
Ray. Look like a dumb.
After I'm done with you.
Training. Designate Raiden. 5th mission in.
Oh, just a blast from your
Long way.
killer.
Listen, boy.
Completed the cheated with you talking about.
Try to remember who... Jack the Ripper.
Jack?
Oh. Liam saw.
Big shell off.
Can't believe it. And
Jack, our contact should. You.
How many will it be?
Snake, you okay? Fine, Otacon. Just tell me again why I can't use bullets.
Well, because.
Never mind.
pretty healthy for a dead woman. So now the question is, what is she doing here all to help take over
They're hostage.
And with
certainly not a.
Stop me! Otacon, we're in trouble. Raiden, so you've got to do it! I need to give Raiden time.
Tanker. But even so, the damage was worldwide. Mass murderer patiently wait for Solidus to make his move. No idea.
Raiden.
Like that. Either way.
Big boy. What? Don't call me those names. Big Boss is dead. And George Sears was just an alias I used as president. I am Solidus Snake. Now and forevermore.
Well, Solidus, or whoever you are, you can have the presidency back. I would have never succeeded you had I known of
Their nightmarish hegemony. Usurp their rule. Shadow Moses. Perfect. Even managing to smear Solid Snake as the terrorist held. And Colonel opportunity.
Leave this to me.
Snake.
Best part of level B1.
To dive.
All this. All you.
You.
I be ready. Who you gonna believe? Me?
Oh,
Really no. I don't know what Solidus's plan production model any Metal Gears beforehand, because we have no.
Us like my car doesn't matter anymore.
Fortune. Oh.
I'm.
That you could make. You never.
Watch your. I found you per timing. For life. Reckless. Good. Because it's high time for that old
Child abuse. Time to deal with a grown-up for a change.
You're nothing but a genetic anomaly. A disgrace. A miss.
Then be the one who makes them.
The Patriots!
But are you still receiving? Can you hear me?
Colonel? No, you're not him. You're the Patriots, right? Who are you people, really?
Well, to begin with, we're not what you'd call human. We are formless. And so long as this nation exists, so will we.
What's your agenda? Why this interest in taking away individual freedoms and censoring the net?
Raiden, you seem to think our plan is one of censorship. What we propose is not to control content, but to create context. Just as in genetics, unity is rules experience.
You have no right!
That's it.
Up, kid. It's over. For now.
Good. Oh no. I forgot. Olga's child. What do we...
Don't worry. I'll find her. Yeah, but I have a... contains a list of all the Patriots.
I'll help.
No. You have other things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Rose!
Jack!
Snake. Snake?
He's gone. What's wrong?
Nothing. Rose, can I ask you something? Who? The Patriots. Rose.
But I was never part of any of...
For our child.
Snake, are you there? It's Otacon. I've finished going over that Patriots disk. As expected, it contained the personal data of 12 specific people. There's a name on it that, well...
Yeah? Spit it out, Hal.
Snake, one of the men was our biggest financial contributor.
Huh? What's going on?
I don't know, Snake. I just don't know.
Where are these guys now?
Well, we were right about the Wiseman's Committee being stationed in Manhattan, but...
But what?
Snake, they're already dead. All 12 of them.
Dead? When did that happen?
Well, you see, that's the kicker. Apparently, they all died about 100 years ago.
What the hell?